option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Caldwell Pope on the wing. Harris. Pass to Jackson. No good off the front iron. And guys, Andre Drummond has made quite an impression in the early stages of his career. Clark, you were just talking about that. Greg, I don't think anyone felt he would have such an impact this fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's already a mountain of a man among boys. I mean, it's hard to believe when you look at this guy out there. He's only 22 years old.
Detroit with the ball. After the Cavaliers pick up 3, and here we go. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Jackson up top. Shoots it. Bank shot, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Dimes. In the corner, Irving with it. And another 3 for Cleveland.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Jackson against Irving. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And LeBron throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Thompson throws it down.
And the offense has come to... together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And that is good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Pistons trail by 12. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jackson, and they get it. No good.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Just a bit of an up and down year for the Pistons last season. Had some long winning streaks and some long losing streaks for first-year head coach Stan Van Gundy.
Yeah, Kevin, some would say it was addition by subtraction because they really went on that big run after they released Josh Smith. 7 straight wins for them at one point, and they also did have some giant lulls.
Did you see that? Man, oh, man.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He couldn't resist on that. The adrenaline just flowing. One of the more spectacular plays we've seen. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Smith checked in for Dimes.
And, you know, those giant lulls were a big part of the Pistons' season. I mean, their biggest losing streak was 13 straight losses, and a lot of that you attribute to their defense.
Irving against Smith. Here's Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Stan Van Gundy.
I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. James Jones comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for James. And it's Dimes in for Irving. Now, here is Smith to the wing right side. Caldwell Pope, and an air ball on that one. Way off.
And the Pistons also went into a slump after they traded for Reggie Jackson. 1-9 after the trade deadline. That they would end the season on a better note, but truly they were streaky last season.
Johnson, a wide open look, but they get it back. It's stolen by Jones. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Here's Jefferson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And he lobs it up towards the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Now, here is Smith. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And finished off by Jefferson.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
Goes up, flushes it down to finish the break.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
Pistons ball.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Another steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. That's a 2 from Smith. Again, the Cavaliers score.
That's 10 straight points now, all on fast breaks. They are running wild out here.
Yeah, they just haven't allowed the defense time to set up. As soon as they get it, they're running with it.
And Jefferson throws it down hard.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
For 3, Smith. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that's it for the first quarter. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership. There is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. The drive by James.
Now, this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Jackson dishes to Caldwell Pope. Harris a screen on Smith. Harris outside. They need this. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Thompson throws it down.
How can you describe an alley-oop that far away? I mean, wow.
There's not much you can say.
I tell you what, that was Hail to Mary, guys. That was a long bomb.
Jackson against Irving. Got a piece of it. Jackson kicks to Harris. Back to Jackson. All sorts of time. Rebound by Smith.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Jackson has the open look. And it's Drummond missing. For Cleveland, they've gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Smith the pass to Love. Lets it fly from 18. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 10 points for Love. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Where that pass is going, that is a brutal turnover.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Detroit. Ish Smith comes in for Contavious Caldwell Pope.
And you know, with LeBron, he's played over 40,000 career minutes. He's played more than Larry Bird did his entire career. More than NBA Iron Man Andre Miller as well. And those miles take their toll.
Smith dishes to Jackson. Poked away. It's taken away by Smith. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. And Smith with the stuff.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And it's Drummond missing.
And for LeBron, last season, the longest injury absence of his career. I think he's smart to protect his body, though. If he can keep healthy, he can play for a long time. At a very high level.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harris outside. Wow, way off on that one.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And the dunk by Love.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley.